Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on the Culture News. My name is David Serero, and I'm very, very happy and honored to have over the phone today a wonderful singer, and she is part of the beautiful duet called YAEL and Gabriel that for sure you probably heard in New York City, playing in all the wonderful venues. We're going to talk about it. And I have on the phone Mrs. YAEL. How are you, YAEL?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you, David?
Thank you so much, YAEL, to be on the Culture News today. It's really a pleasure to have you. So I'm very happy to have you today on the radio, and I wanted to speak to you about not all the shows that you're doing this summer that you already started since the Bastille Day, but also to know more about all your wonderful duet that you're forming with Gabriel, and also all the recordings that you both did. You guys did wonderful recordings, and also a lot of beautiful shows and a large variety of shows. So before we start, for very few people who don't know you, I'm sure, would you be so kind to let us know where you're from and what is your background?
Yes, I am from France and Israel, and I also lived in Brazil for a while, so I sing in those different languages and different vibes, French, Hebrew, Portuguese, and I also speak Spanish. Gabriel is the guitar player, and he's from Argentina, and he plays guitar since he's 4-year-old, and he has this Latin flamenco vibe in it.
Wow. Well,
So,
I can tell you that's a beautiful mix to have the both of you, and I had the pleasure and the honor to see you many times performing, and I can tell you the fact that he's from Argentina and he has this Latin side, and you're bringing the sun of Israel and the elegance of France, all of that combined is really a duet like I've never seen. And also one thing that is absolutely beautiful is that you're both very close friends, and you have that strong relationship, and we feel that love.
yes, this is really good. I mean, I first met Gabriel, it was here in New York like 4 or 5 years ago, and the first time we played together, it was just a jam session, and I just connect with, I hope he did too, but I know that on my
I'm
part,
sure he does.
it was wonderful. It was just a connection. It was. I close my eyes and I start singing with him, and then I open my eyes and I say, "Oh, I'm here." I thought I was in another dimension, and that's so important in music.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because many singers usually it's the singer, and on the other side is the musicians. But for once, we think the singer and the musician, really the musician part of the act that you are doing, and that's absolutely very beautiful. Tell me about. Before we talk about all the shows that you have both created, why don't you tell me a little bit about where both of you have performed already?
We did many shows at Café YAEL, which is in
great venue, yeah.
Yes, a legendary venue in MacDougall. It's near the Blue Note, and it's been around for many years. And Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen and all those people, they started their career there. Because they used to have, back in the days, they used to have music there 24 hours.
Wow.
Every day for the whole day, and it was kind of underground, and people were going there. It was free, and they were just making tips. So it became a really like the place for music. So we did several shows there. We also did shows at the Highline Ballroom, which is a venue very close to the Highline.
Fantastic venue, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sang there with us, and it was wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I had that honor, absolutely. No, you guys, I mean, the good thing with your duet is that you both can perform anywhere, right? You can perform in a big venue, and also in the jazz club, and in any kind of event, because I saw you guys performing in very prestigious events, and also what is very interesting is that you both have also your own thing. Like I know Gabriel, he's playing guitar for important flamenco guys.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He plays with he has another project. He plays with Savion Glover, who is the biggest, best tap dancer right now. Savion is dancing with Barbara Streisand, and he danced with Michael Jackson. He's amazing, an amazing tap dancer. And he has a show where Gabriel plays his own composition of flamenco, and Savion is doing the tap dancing as a percussion for the flamenco guitar, which is gorgeous.
Wow.
So and he's been with him. They went to Paris, Théâtre de la Ville. They played at Monaco. They played at the Blue Note. So that's
at the Lincoln Center also, I thought.
Yes, Lincoln Center. Gabriel and I, we played because we have one of our shows is Gabriel's composition of tango and flamenco. So I sing few of the flamenco, and he has an accordionist and a violinist and another tap dancer that does the flamenco part. And we did that show at BB King, which was wonderful. And we may do it in the Carnegie Hall.
Oh, wow. Well, because, you would tell me when you would do that, because I would be at the first row applauding you. You know, because
yes, you should.
You know, every time you guys are performing, I always go, and because it makes me happy not only to listen the music and the arrangements and all of that, but also to see, just to look at the audience, how your audience is enjoying and clapping their hands and laughing. I mean, that's
because I think also what we do, the music is beautiful, but what we usually do in the show, I because I have the mic, so I tell, I'm not just singing, I also tell a lot of stories about the song, about the artist, and it's fascinating because it gives the song another dimension.
Yeah, I agree with you totally, and that's one thing I wanted to move on, actually, to talk about all the wonderful variety of shows that you have. So just listen to these guys. YAEL and Gabriel, just listen to the variety of these shows. They're doing a tribute show about Edith Piaf. Okay, Edith Piaf, one of the greatest singer, the French singer. Okay, they're doing a tribute show about Barbara Streisand. Okay, we just found out actually that she's Jewish. It might be a surprise, but no, I'm kidding. So, and also they have a show about tango and flamenco, where they're playing some original music, so it's very great. They have also another show about The Great Gatsby meets Django. So you can imagine the Django Reinhardt arrangements and the Great Gatsby vibe. Also a show about Italian standards. And another show about Jobim, you know, and Antonio Carlos Jobim. The guy who wrote the girl from Ipanema, and Piazzolla, the king of tango, right?
Of tango, yes.
Yeah. So also, before you tell me a little bit about all these shows.
And wait, David, what you don't know yet, but we're gonna have a new show. It's gonna be about Yiddish and Ladino music.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
oh my God!
Gonna be really good.
That's gonna be played with guitar, played with Gabriel. It's going to be amazing, because your voice and this. Oh my God! I would be at the first row. I would be, and you have to do recording downing of these songs because you know it's going to be so beautiful. When I did a recording of Sephardi music, I sold 2 albums, 2 copies. So maybe you will sell 3. We never know. So, just kidding. Or maybe we sell it together. So, just kidding.
Okay.
So, what I want to say regarding your shows is that I had the pleasure to see the tribute show of Edith Piaf, and what you just said about it's like a lot of these tribute shows. You see just the singer and singing the songs. But what you're doing is you're telling all kind of a very funny, not only funny story, but also very educative stories about the life of Edith Piaf, and also everything that was around her. You know, when she grew up, when she came to New York, and also you adapted the story also for the New Yorkers so they can relate it to. And when we close our eyes, we don't hear an impression of Edith Piaf, but we hear really her soul, to live on the stage. And I think that's something that is totally unique. Tell us more about all the things you do on that show.
But I think you made a beautiful summary. That's exactly what we do. It's a show about her life from the beginning till the end. It's really chronologically, and we sing the songs that she was singing when things happen in her life. So she wasn't randomly choosing her song or writing her song. It was really, really connected to what she was going through in her personal life. And so I tell the story about what's happening in her life, and usually it's very, very extreme, it's very dramatic, or it's very beautiful, and it's big. And the song, and especially the people that don't know all those stories and don't speak French and don't understand the lyrics, the song just takes a huge dimension, because there is a whole story behind it. It's not just a song.
Mm-hmm.
And
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And there is a very, very funny moment, because you said that Gabrielle is from Argentina, and
yes.
when you introduced, I remember that French song called La Foule.
Yes.
So emporté par la foule, and so you say that story that at the beginning Gabrielle said, "Oh, this is an Argentinian song," and it's very funny because you said, "No, I don't believe you." You thought that he was making fun of you because he's from Argentina, but actually the song is Argentinian originally. Right?
Yes, and we like you too. I'm sure, David, you thought that song is a French song, it's Edith Piaf's classic song.
Yeah.
But it's not. And when he told me that, I just didn't want to believe it, because I said, no, this is Edith Piaf, And
exactly.
then he was right. He was right. It's one of the rare songs that she didn't have somebody written for her.
Absolutely.
She did very few covers, and it's one of them.
Yeah, and we can be very grateful to do singers, not only Edith Piaf, but all the singers of that era, where they were really working hand to hand with composers, and they left us all that beautiful material, like L'Hymne à l'amour, La Vie en Rose, that everybody knows.
But about Edith Piaf, when I did so many research about her, she was getting composers that she liked. She was inviting them to her house, usually at night. They were drinking all night. And then they had the subject of a song, and then she was locking them up in a room.
Wow.
For days until they give her a song about that. And so you imagine the creativity there was crazy. That's why the songs are.
If you do this in New York, you end up with a lawsuit, not with the song.
Yeah.
That would be fun. So I know you had those recent sold out shows, and I saw all the fantastic comments of your audience who went to see you on Bastille Day, the Edith Piaf show at the Café Wa, which was a blast. On the 16th, you did Piaf and Friends at the Mercaz IAC in Boston, and I know the people in Boston, the reviews they wrote, wonderful critics about your wonderful show. And on the 17th, you did another show called From Paris with Love at the Highland Ballroom. And I know that on August 21st, you're going to come back with the Edith Piaf show at the Highland Ballroom. And this, you guys, you really, really need to go to see it. First of all, the Highland Ballroom is a wonderful venue where you can eat well and drink well, and the venue has strong air conditioning, is what we need now in New York.
Yes, it's very important.
Oh, yeah, it is the reason. And at what time it is on August 21st?
It's going to be for the brunch time. It starts at 12:30. The show is...
Oh, that's wonderful. That's, because, I don't know, because I'm getting old, I'm just 35, but now I'm very, very, it's hard for me to go to a show in the evening. If it's a brunch, I'm going out right away, So, because, the problem is that if you go out with your wife, then you have to take her to dance and she drinks champagne. So you spend more money, So now I decided only you take her to brunch. So I know she will not have 2 glasses of wine. She will take a soda, So that's what I like to do. Now, so what's next after these shows? About some new recordings, some new new show. What are you guys are going to do next?
We do, so on the 21st of August, we do Edith Piaf at the Hyman, and then in September 18, we do the Tango and Flamenco.
Wow.
The Hyman. And on October 9th, we're going to do the Paris, From Paris with Love, which is it's a mix of standard French music. Of course, there are Edith Piaf, and there is Charles Aznavour, Jacques Brel, and Gainsbourg. And again, stories about songs and about pets and about it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do Yiddish and Ladino music.
Oh,
November.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. That looks phenomenal. So up to even like November, you pretty much booked. So, but guys, if I've seen YAEL and Gabriel performing for some private events, and there is nothing better than to have them, because they can play very softly, but also they can make the audience move crazy everywhere, and they can go from Hava Nagila to a French song, and then to move to a Russian song, and then to move to a Napolitan song, and then to a jazz standard. So that's really, really the best way to entertain your guests, and they're funny. They look at each other, and Gabriel, God bless him, is a fantastic entertainer as well, and both of you are really, really, really wonderful, and I love absolutely both of you. Besides having you on stage, I really enjoy your music individually, also your own private separate projects. So, my dear Yael, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Toda raba. Thank you for coming, and I hope that all the audience, all the New Yorkers, they have to check you out.
They can check I'm sorry I cut you, but we have all the info about our shows and venues and dates on our website, which is YAELgabriel.com.
Okay.
And all the information is there. So
okay, so I definitely we look it up. And don't worry, you can cut me off anytime, because, at home I'm not allowed to speak because my wife is there, So I'm not allowed to speak, But this is why I decided to do a radio show, because then at least I can talk with someone once in a while, So, guys, don't get married, I'm telling you. So anyway, as I say to God, send us the cure. I already have the disease.
Oh, wow.
My dear Yael, God bless you, my dear. Thank you so much for everything, and I hope I will see you very soon.
Okay, me too, David. Thank you so much.
Yael from YAEL and Gabriel on the Culture News, and my name is David Serero. Thank you so much.
Thank you.